Yo, check it. Alright. The last time I was here was almost 10 years ago, but then I heard your prayer, so I came back on the show. Now I'm back in the frame. Black Friday is overtaken. You wanna get rid of me? You're highly mistaken.
Are you done? Can I get back to my video?
Oh, sorry boss. Sure.
Unbelievable, man. Anyways, the ultimate Black Friday tech deals is finally here, ladies and gents. As always, in my Black Friday videos, I'll be using Camo to inspect the price history of each item to ensure that there is in fact a discount and not a scummy marketing tactic used to steal your money. So with that said, let's get started. Building high-end custom PCs is fun and all, but there's something just as important as the hardware. For every PC I build, there are always must-have software apps I install to keep things running smoothly. One thing I can't live without is being able to manage and monitor my systems from anywhere. That's where Pulseway comes in. Pulseway has always been my go-to solution for real-time IT management. You guys have probably seen them on the channel before. It lets me monitor all of my systems, get instant alerts, and even resolve issues right from my phone. Whether I'm out grabbing coffee or on the road, I have full control over my network. It's basically a personal IT assistant. And it's not just for big networks or businesses. Even if you're a small managed service provider, Pulseway keeps your systems running smoothly and secure. With Black Friday around the corner, our friends at Pulseway are running huge deals just for my subscribers. You can get up to 50% off through bundles and save big on tools that keep your systems in top shape. These deals are only available for a limited time, so click the link in the description section to sign up and grab their offers before they're gone. First and foremost, just like every year on the channel, we are having our Black Friday sale on our mouse pads. You can grab a fresh pad for your setup for $5 off using the code TS5. This code will work on all of our pads, including the more recent Season 12 designs that we just dropped, and the custom design one as well. We're also offering free shipping for all orders over $50 using the code TS10. While we're on the topic of our store, might as well go over a few other discounts that we're having on our precision screwdriver bits, which have been extremely popular recently. So both are $5 off until Monday. The smaller, more compact precision screwdriver kit is now going for $20, while the 150-piece set is going for $25. And finally, the budget nano-leaf lines have also dropped in price by $10. So if you guys have been wanting to spice up your setup and you don't want to overpay for those overpriced nano-leaf lines, you guys can get these instead. There's gonna be a ton of really great deals on PC parts all throughout Cyber Monday, which means a lot of you will be building PCs throughout even Christmas. So this first deal is gonna help a lot of PC builders save a ton of money on a Windows CD key. Do not pay full price for one because you can get it dirt cheap from VIP-URCDKEY.com. And for Black Friday, you can save an additional 30% off by using the code TS20. They sell a variety of keys from Microsoft Office to Windows 10 and 11. And even if you're not building one now, you're gonna need a key when you eventually do. So it's a good idea to grab one while the discount is this low. If you do end up picking one up, just make sure to visit the user center section after you check out and click on the orders tab. That way you can reveal the key and then you have to copy and paste that into the activation settings of Windows and you are good to go. You guys have probably seen my recent review on the OBSBOT Meet 2. Well, right now they're running a Black Friday sale on their Tiny 2 Lite, a similar 4K webcam, but on a dual access gimbal that's also powered by AI. It features a half CMOS sensor for very crisp image quality in both bright and low light scenarios, and it has some advanced tracking features which you can turn on either through the OBSBOT Center app, hotkeys, or gestures. You can track general body parts like upper body, close-up, headless for some reason, and lower body. The latter might come in handy if you want to shoot content for your Feedfinder account. You can also zoom in and out using gestures or through the app itself. For online teaching and presentations though, the automatic zoom and advanced tracking modes are incredibly handy. You can focus on a whiteboard and even your hand if you want the webcam to follow your movements. The autofocus is super fast and quite accurate even when holding small objects in front of it. So if you're a streamer who often shows stuff to your audience, that's a win for you. It can also be controlled through the Steam Deck, so that's a double win. So the Tiny 2 Lite comes with dual omnidirectional microphones with adjustable AI noise cancellation. This means if you don't have a dedicated microphone setup, then you can still be heard from whoever's on the opposite side of the call or meeting, while also suppressing unwanted background noise. All the settings can be controlled and changed manually through the OBSBOT Center app, and you can even change the orientations to shoot in vertical mode if you're filming for TikTok or Instagram Reels. You can check out OBSBOT's Black Friday sale through the link below, and you can get an extra 5% discount by using the code OBSBOTAUT, which can be combined with the other deals and can be used on Amazon and other official websites as well. With the holiday season coming up, homeowners would probably want to get the best bang for the buck decor for Christmas. And just in time, Eufy is offering up to $120 off on their outdoor lights during Black Friday. They're super easy to install and come with a tape that sticks to most surfaces, which is what I used to install the lights on my home. But you can also reinforce them with screws if needed. The lights are both UV resistant and weatherproof, which is awesome because we got some rain in California this past few days, so you can be sure the lights will be protected against water, dust, sun exposure, and can perform between -4 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you live close to the sun, this is perfect for you. These also last a lifetime with more than 55,000 hours. You can choose from over 80 different lighting themes or make your very own through the Eufy Light app. But the coolest thing is that you can even ask the built-in AI to create a lighting effect based on a few keywords. The lights are also suitable for daily use, as the warm white and the cool white LEDs provide decent white lighting. There's really no need to take it down, and you can just leave it there, from festivals to everyday use. Check them out with a link in the description. I've been a huge fan of the LG Gram series ever since I first got my hands on one back in 2015. LG's newest Gram Pro laptops continue the legacy with an ultra slim and lightweight design while packing some serious horsepower. They come in 16 and 17-inch variants and are discounted by $550 and $500 respectively for Black Friday. That's an insane deal considering you're getting an Intel Core Ultra 7 CPU, an RTX graphics card, and this gorgeous OLED display in a tiny package. With its built-in AI, it can even detect when you're not looking at the laptop and dim the screen, or put it in hibernation without you having to do anything. It also comes with the LG Gram Link app pre-installed, which you can use to mirror your phone, transfer your photos, and look through your gallery with keyword searches thanks to AI, regardless of your phone's operating system. On top of all that, you get access to LG channels for free. No subscription, no connection, and no cables. It's actually included with the LG Gram laptop. LG is also having a nice sale on the popular 32-inch Ultra Gear 4K OLED monitor with dual mode, $400 off for Black Friday. It's very similar to my primary monitor that I'm using with my main setup. This too has dual mode. You can either switch to 4K at 240 Hz or 1080p at 480 Hz. So you get the best of both worlds on a very fast 0.03 millisecond G-Sync display. Links to both the Gram laptop and the monitor will be posted down below. If you guys care about your house security, it's always a good idea to invest in a proper camera system. The Safemo P1 set is a great option for those who value top-notch tech and a user-friendly approach to security. You don't need any wires, since they include a rechargeable battery that lasts 180 days on a single charge, and besides, they're solar powered. They pack AI features that can recognize and differentiate people, vehicles, packages, and even pets, whether it be cats or dogs. You can set up specific motion zones for precise monitoring. Additional AI features, including familiar face filtering and multi-camera tracking, offer a smarter functionality. When you're recording, your data is processed and encrypted locally, and the cameras can store up to 6 months of footage without having to pay for a subscription. Now, in case you need to expand your storage though, you can do so with up to 4 terabytes. The camera shoots in 4K resolution, has an 8x zoom, and a 140-degree field of view, capturing a very wide area. As you'd expect, they also have a color night vision mode, which can record up to 40 feet away. All the cameras can be viewed and controlled through the designated app, so you can always monitor them right from your pocket. If you guys are on a hunt for a wireless gaming headset, but are also on a tight budget, you might want to check these out. The PXN 308E At only $39.99 sticker price, they're already very affordable, but with Black Friday sale, they're pretty much a steal. You get Bluetooth 5.3 connectivity in addition to 2.4G Type-C dongle, providing an effective range up to 10 meters and latencies as low as 25 milliseconds. This might not be the best for competitive fast-paced shooters where every millisecond counts, but for everything else, you'll barely notice any lag. The headset also features 3D surround sound, giving you a more immersive experience while gaming, listening to music, or just consuming content. And it wouldn't really be useful without a proper long-lasting battery. The PXN is juiced by a low-power, high-efficient chip, making them last up to 62 hours on a full charge. And since they're connected with Type-C, you can charge them to the max in only 1.5 hours. And if you're in a hurry, about 5 minutes of charging will get you 4 hours of use. This next gadget is pretty cool for all my entrepreneurs out there. It's called the Plaud Note, and I've been using it for all my meetings in the past few months, and I plan on taking this to CES every single year. It's super thin and comes with a case that's MagSafe compatible, so I can have it on me at all times. So this is what it does. It records and transcribes meetings, calls, and conversations. It also takes notes and summarizes them for you. It's basically like an assistant right in your pocket that helps you keep everything organized. It also has a dedicated app where you can view all your recordings, create mind maps, custom templates, export and share the files, and much more. Since a lot of sensitive information can be discussed during meetings and calls, privacy and security are essential. Plaud understands this and keeps all the information securely stored and encrypted within Google Cloud. Right now you can get up to 20% off on different bundles, so if you're interested, visit the Plaud AI store through the link in the description section down below. There are quite a few nice sets of peripherals on sale for Black Friday, but the Dareu EK75 RT is something else. You get this kind of old school keyboard vibe that's trying to look futuristic. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it uses a customizable Hall effect magnetic switches, which means you can adjust the actuation point of each key from 0.1 millimeter to 4.0 millimeter in 0.1 millimeter increments. I don't think I've seen something like this before. Other cool features include being able to program up to 4 different commands on the same key and the so-called rapid trigger that eliminates physical delay, providing 11 times faster response times than traditional mechanical keyboards. But enough talking, here's a quick sound test. The mouse that pairs beautifully with the keyboard and potentially my new future mouse is the new A980 Pro Max. It's a pretty cool wireless mouse with a display on the left side which you can customize through the software to show custom GIFs or check the mouse status, battery life, the polling rate, and so on. While the wireless polling rate is good at 4000 Hz, if you connect it with a cable, it jumps to 8000 Hz, delivering virtually instantaneous response times and pixel perfect tracking. For Black Friday, the keyboard is discounted by 38%, costing only $79.99, while you can get the mouse at 20% off for $71.99. MOBA and MMO players will absolutely love this next mouse. Swiftpoint's new Z2 is currently $50 off for Black Friday and has 13 physical buttons. But unlike any other mouse that has them on the sides, the buttons are placed right underneath your 2 main fingers. They call it the 13 buttons, 1 grip, because you can technically reach them without having to shift your hand position at all. Each button is fully customizable through their X1 control panel, where you can set up macros and other functions. It also sports a customizable OLED screen on the side that displays mouse status and even shows the force you're applying. Yep, it's got a pressure sensor. They call it Deep Click, which lets you assign multiple actions to a single button. The harder you press, the more actions you trigger. But the feature that blew me away the most is the tilt function. You know how you can lean in some games like PUBG? Well, you can literally tilt the mouse to perform those leans. That's the most intuitive way to perform that action, in my opinion. Plus, since the mouse has onboard memory, all 20 plus profiles that you can create are stored right on it. So you don't need to install any software when you're swapping PCs. The Swiftpoint Z2 isn't just for gamers. It's an amazing choice for 3D modelers, surgeons, editors, and anyone who can benefit from precise buttons and all the macro features. So this one is for the competitive gamers and custom keyboard enthusiasts. Iqunix released their Easy Series keyboards, and while they already look like a collector's piece by design, their performance is unparalleled. You can connect it via USB-C, and according to professional and independent reviews, They currently have the lowest latency among all the keyboards at 0.25 milliseconds. This makes them on paper the best esports oriented keyboard. Now latency is cool and all, but if we're talking raw performance, the low latency won't do much if the key presses aren't accurate or consistent. At an actuation point of 0.05 millimeters, the EZ63 I have here averages at 0.05 millimeter in key accuracy, showing almost no deviation. In games where you need to do multiple key presses, this is pretty much the dream situation. Now, with all the stats aside, let's talk looks. The keyboard comes in only this color combination, and the design is inspired by Unicorn Gundam. You can choose between 3 different magnetic switches, and the ones I have here are the magnetic Jade Pros. You can currently get them for 5% off using the link in the description section. You guys might have noticed this tiny microphone clipped to my shirt in almost every single one of my videos this past year. That's the Hollyland Lark M2 microphone. I've been using it since CES, and for its price and size, it is 100% worth it, especially if you're a content creator. Even at its small size, this little guy delivers 48 kHz, 24-bit hi-fi sound. And since I'm literally using it right now to record this video, you can judge the audio quality yourself. Its button-sized and wireless design makes it very easy to carry around and snap on when needed. Our editor Mallory in fact got himself a pair for his own content that he shoots on his channel. These also feature ENC, or environmental noise cancellation, meaning if I'm at a noisy expo or just outside with background noise, the Lark M2 will filter out unwanted sounds so my voice comes through loud and clear. It comes with camera, lightning, and USB-C dongles, so you can connect it to pretty much any device and start recording right away. The fact that you don't have to set it up and can simply plug it in and you're good to go is a huge plus. The battery life is impressive too. I mean, the microphone lasts 10 hours without ENC on, and with the carrying case, you can charge the entire set twice. For Black Friday, the Lark M2 is 20% off on Amazon until December 2nd, and the combo version that includes all the necessary accessories is going for only $111. Guys, if you're looking for a power bank for a gift or for yourself, you gotta check this out. The Sharge Ice Mag 2. This is the world's first magnetic wireless power bank with active cooling, and you can pre-order it on their website right now and get 15% off by using the code ICEMAG215. So check this out. Most magnetic power banks tend to overheat, so Sharge introduced this dual cooling system to tackle the issue. The Ice Mag 2 has an active cooling fan, which you can see right here in the transparent part of the power bank, and a full aluminum alloy backplate that provides passive cooling. It's Qi 2 certified, meaning it can charge twice as fast as the standard 7.5 watt MagSafe chargers. And since it's magnetic, Apple users with an iPhone 12 and later can just snap it onto the back of their phones, but Android users will require a magnetic case. Also, make sure your device supports Qi 2 charging in the first place. But even at this compact size, the Ice Mag 2 has a capacity of 10,000 mAh, and besides charging, it also doubles as a kickstand if you want to prop up your phone. With its cool, transparent, and RGB lit design in the back, I would say it's quite different from the boring old black blocks you see everywhere. You can be sure it'll spark some conversations. Displays have always been a great way to personalize your space. You've seen them a bunch of times on the channel, but for those of you who've been living under a boulder with Patrick, a Displate is a metal poster that's perfect to spice up your setup and add a touch of personality as well. You might say it's just a poster, but they've always come back with something new that blows everyone's socks off. They recently introduced their texture designs, meaning you can now get Displates that are, in a way, 3D textured pretty much. The details and outlines seamlessly pop up on the metal surface, so you can literally feel them. I got this really cool cyberpunk one along with a cute baby Yoda Displate, but they have a huge catalog of millions of designs, including licensed art from popular pop culture media. Installing them is toolless, which is my favorite part. You don't have to drill any holes into your walls and potentially damage them in the process. You just take this protective leaf, you stick it on your wall, and attach the included magnet onto it from the adhesive side. Finally, grab your Displate and slap it onto it. Since it's all magnetic, you can literally take it off and put another one at any moment. And if you don't like the position, are moving, or just don't want it on the wall anymore, you can peel off the leaf without leaving any damage. Super cool. They're currently offering the biggest discounts of the whole year with up to 44% off your entire order. Also, for the first time ever, textured designs will be discounted too. If you use my link in the description section, the discount is applied automatically, or you can use my code Techsource at checkout to secure the discount. This is only for a limited time, so act fast. All right, now it's time for some PC parts. If you guys are building a PC or you want to expand your storage, we got some pretty dope deals on M.2 SSDs that you definitely want to check out. I'm actually planning on using these in some of my upcoming builds. First up is the HP FX 900 Pro 4TB SSD. This thing is a beast, delivering speeds of up to 7,400 megabytes per second. It comes with a graphene thermal pad that reduces temperatures by 20 degrees, so you won't have to worry about overheating during those long gaming sessions. Until December 2nd, it's 27% off for Black Friday, which is a massive discount for a 4TB drive. Next up, we've got Acer Predator GM7000 4TB SSD, also with read speeds of up to 7,400 megabytes per second. This SSD is perfect for high-performance gaming rigs, and it features a custom heat spreader to keep things cool and an integrated power management unit to reduce energy consumption, which is basically a fancy way of saying that'll help your system run cooler and more efficiently. Plus, it comes with free Iqunix clone software to make it easier to transfer your data. During the same Black Friday window, this one is going for 19% off. As always, I'll drop links in the description section for both the drives. Our good friends at Lexar are also running some Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals on their products. Their NM790 is a great choice for upgrading storage, not only on the PC, but also a PlayStation 5. You can get 25% off the 4TB model and up to 50% off on all their other products for this holiday season. The NM790 SSD comes with its very own heatsink that keeps things cool for better performance and power efficiency, and the read and write speeds go up to 7,400 and 6,500 megabytes per second respectively. This also consumes up to 40% less power than DRAM cache-enabled PCI Gen 4 SSDs, which means it generates less heat and potentially gives it a longer lifespan. Lexar is known for their top-tier external and internal drives, as well as RAM units, so you guys know you're getting quality gear here. With up to 50% off, I definitely recommend you guys check them out. I'll leave a link to their SSD and Amazon storefront in the description section below. With the new CPUs out, getting proper cooling is a must. Arctic is running some juicy deals on their latest Liquid Freezer 3 AIOs, and they have one of the best price to performance ratios as of today. Arctic is well known for delivering affordable yet performing cooling solutions, be it full-on coolers or fans, and the Liquid Freezer 3 we have here is no exception. What's really neat about it, and I've seen this on a few other AIOs as well, is that the fan cables are integrated into the sleeving of the hoses and only use the one cable coming out of the CPU block. Less cables, less clutter, and overall a much easier installation process. It also features a silent and powerful VRM fan built into the pump head. It actively cools the area around your CPU socket, which is crucial if you're into overclocking or if your case doesn't have the best airflow. The cooler comes in two different colors, either black or white, and you can choose between 240, 280, 360, and a 420mm version. Now, for those of you who look for the utmost comfort during the night, Manta Sleep is currently running a site-wide deal for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Depending on how much you spend, you can get up to 30% off on all their products. I personally tried out the Manta Sleep Mask sound, and it's been quite a pleasant experience. It has built-in Bluetooth headphones with a 20-hour battery life, so if you're like me and you like to chill to a calming playlist when falling asleep, these are a great choice. You won't disturb anyone around you, and you won't have to worry about bulky headphones or earphones falling out. They're made from this premium, breathable material that keeps things cool and comfortable without putting any pressure on the eyes. The eye cups are, by the way, C-shaped, meaning you can sleep on your side without any worries of the mask shifting or pressing onto your eyelids. The entire mask is designed for 100% blackout, so even if your room has no shades or blinds, it would feel like you're still in the Batcave. The Black Friday deal will be running until December 3rd, but Manta Sleep is going to have discounts later on in the month up until New Year's as well. Deltahub's Carpio wrist rests are a must-have in all setups that I build. They make the whole process of sitting at your computer for longer periods a lot more comfortable, securing an ergonomic position for your wrists. The Carpio 2.0 has been designed in collaboration with medical experts and helps alleviate wrist strain over time. Not only that, but it also follows your wrist movements and glides easily across the mouse pad thanks to the PTFE feet. It comes in various different colors and is available in two sizes for both lefties and righties. You can get the Carpio 2.0 and multiple other products for 15 to 25% off depending on your purchase amount. The more you buy, the bigger the discount. I've personally been using them for over 3 years and I will continue doing so for the foreseeable future. Laser TVs have been making huge moves lately and are becoming quite popular. Formovie is actually one of those companies with their high-end theater premium 4K laser TV that you can grab for $500 less during Black Friday. If you have the money to spare and are planning to build a home theater or a dedicated game room, this one is worth checking out. So this is a UST, or an ultra short throw projector. That means you don't have to place it in the middle of the room or on the ceiling. You can just put this a few inches from the wall and that will be enough to get a massive screen size of up to 150 inches. It features a 4K resolution with over 107% BT 2020 color gamut coverage, and thanks to its brightness of 2200 plus ISO lumens and 3000:1 contrast ratio, you get amazing color accuracy and vibrant image quality even in well-lit rooms. Watching movies on this thing is amazing, especially with the built-in Bowers and Wilkins speakers which support Dolby Atmos, and DTS:X provide an immersive cinematic surround sound experience. The projector also comes with built-in Google TV, meaning you can stream anything to it that's Chromecast compatible and have access to all of your favorite streaming apps right out of the box. And if you guys want to play games, well, there's a dedicated game mode that reduces input lag to around 18 milliseconds, making it viable for gaming on a massive screen. Besides the theater premium, Formovie is also running sales on various other products with up to $900 off, so definitely check them out. Okay, so before we jump into the PC parts, I want to share one more deal with you guys in case you plan on upgrading your ergonomics and your butt comfort this year. RSPGame is running their own Black Friday campaign where you can get this G-Series gaming chair at $150 off. They do have other products on sale with some discounts going up to $400 off actually. In any case, it's an overall very comfortable chair, but one of the main selling points is how customizable it is. You have multiple moving modules and you can get high quality embroidery with text of your choice if you wish. I got a unique Techsource one specifically for myself. My personal favorite features though are these armrests that can be adjusted in 6 different directions. With all the odd mouse and keyboard positioning, Fortnite sweats, I'm looking at you, these come in very handy to get as natural and comfortable a position as possible. And if you haven't gotten a Christmas tree yet, well, this chair can become one with its built-in RGB lighting and over 360 different color modes. All right, time to switch to online shopping mode and see what kind of deals we can find. Starting with some storage, if you guys are looking for a 4TB NVMe drive, the HP FX900 is the cheapest you'll find right now on Black Friday, coming in at $200. Average price that's been recorded for the drive is $275, which means it is currently $75 off for Black Friday. We got a good deal on the B550 Tomahawk from MSI. It's currently the lowest it has ever been, coming down from its average price of $140. So you'll be saving $30 on a solid B550 board. Nothing too crazy, but you know, $30 on a motherboard right now and for this year's Black Friday is not too shabby. Calling all budget gamers, the Ryzen 5 5600X is at its lowest that it has ever been. $105 compared to its previous price of $135, which means you're saving a solid 30 buckaroos on a solid Ryzen 5 6-core CPU. The Asus Prime RTX 4070 Super, which is super popular for SFX builds, yes, pun intended, is also discounted for Black Friday. Its average price is around $640, which means you're saving about 50 bucks. However, it is worth noting that this card used to go for $610 for like a single day back in October, if you look at the price history. But we are looking at average prices here, so if you do factor in its consistent price, then you are saving $50 for Black Friday. Something a little cheaper, we got the RX 7800 XT, which is going for $80 less than usual. Newegg has a 4080 Super that's going for $950, which has a $100 discount if we factor in the price history on Amazon, because this card normally goes for around $1,050. So not bad for those looking to snag a 4080 Super this Black Friday. Let's move on to some power supplies, starting with the Be Quiet Power 12 1000 PSU. This is also discounted for Black Friday. Only $35 from its most recent price, but it did go for $120 at one point, so do keep that in mind. For something a little cheaper, the Gamdias Kratos 750 watt is the next best option at only $50 after applying the $10 code on the screen. However, this is only 80 bronze certified. So if you guys need a gold certified, the Gambios Kratos P1A is going for $60. Personally, I would spend an extra $10 and grab this instead because it's fully modular as well, and you get an RGB fan. I've actually been on the lookout for Gambios stuff lately since they have quite a few new releases, and I've also done a few videos on them as well. Here are a couple of AIOs on a decent sale. The Chion M4 420mm, that's currently 15% off if you include the coupon code. And the same goes for the Chion E4 AIO, that's going for 15% off. Shifting over to monitors, we got some pretty awesome deals for Black Friday. If you're in the market for a solid 1440p gaming monitor, then the Asus ROG Strix is worth picking up for $190. Its previous low price was $250, which means you'll be saving about $60 on a solid 1440p 180Hz IPS monitor. KTC also has a baller deal on a 24-inch 1440p 180Hz monitor. It's going for $186, which seems to be its original retail price. However, for Black Friday, there's a $50 coupon right on the listing page, which drops the price down to only $136. I know it's only a 24-inch, but still, these specs for only $130 is pretty hard to beat right now. Another deal that's really hard to beat is the ViewSonic XG2536 that's going for $240. It's a 25-inch 1080p IPS monitor with a 280Hz refresh rate, but looking at the price history, it seems like this has never been discounted before. So you can save $50 on a solid esports gaming monitor for Black Friday. For those looking for something a little larger, the 34-inch Ultra Gear from LG is going for $240. It was previously priced at $320 with some price drops down to $280. So if we factor in that price, we are saving only $40 on this monitor. And for those who are on a super tight budget, there's a 24-inch 180Hz monitor on Best Buy that is going for only $90, which is perfect for those who want an entry-level esports gaming monitor. I personally hate this mouse. I had it before and the battery life is garbage, not to mention how much latency it has compared to actual esports wireless mice. But people buy it. And if you're one of them, it actually has a pretty okay deal, $25 off its usual price of $80. The HyperX Alloy Origins is the lowest that it has ever been for Black Friday, coming in at $35. This hasn't been discounted since August, and the price was at $92. So you're saving quite a bit of money here. $57 of savings, which is more than the keyboard itself. Moving on to some audio gear, starting with the Apple AirPods Max is back down to its previous lowest price of $400. However, it's worth noting that these usually fluctuate between $400 and $500, so it's not technically a Black Friday deal, but they are discounted by about $50. The super popular WH-1000s are discounted every single year on Black Friday like we've seen, but not by much this time. Now, this is the classic, let's raise the prices before Black Friday to make it seem like it has a discount. So check this out, the $300 price was active on the first week of November, looking at the price history, and then they raised it back up to $330, and then they dropped it again for Black Friday. So I would say it's only discounted by like $30 technically, but either way, if you've been waiting for these cans to drop to $300, now is the time to grab it. The JBL Tunes are going for $30 on eBay. Its last price was $70 on Amazon, which means you're getting more than 50% off these wireless headphones. Now, if you're a fan of HyperX, the Cloud 3s are going for $72. It is down from its average price of $130, so you're saving almost 50%, which is about $60, I would say. The Logitech G Pro X2 is going for $150, which is down from its previous price of $220, so you're saving about $70 on a really nice wireless headset. TVs, what do we got for TVs? There's a 50-inch 4K TV from Samsung that's going for $250. When I look up the price history, we can see that it never dropped in price from $300. So it's only $50 off for Black Friday, but only available on Costco. If you've been wanting to buy an iPad mini for the longest time, then I wouldn't sleep on this deal because the 5th generation iPad mini 5 is going for only $215. A renewed version on Amazon, not brand new, a renewed one goes for $228. The one on Amazon is brand new and you're getting it for $215, so you're saving about $100 on this. If you live near a Micro Center, well, first of all, you're lucky and you should be praising the PC lords every single day. But if you live near one and you're serious about 3D printing, I wouldn't pass up on this deal. The Bamboo Lab X1 3D printer is on sale for $1,200, which is down $250 from its retail price of $1,450. which I haven't seen this printer drop in price in like a very long time. I personally have one myself. I couldn't recommend it more to anyone who's doing 3D printing, but they also have it on their website if you guys want to order from there and you don't live near Micro Center. The only reason I brought up Micro Center is because these next few deals are only available at Micro Center. So the first deal I found is a Microsoft Surface Pro 2-in-1 for $400 off. And on Amazon, it's $100 more. But if you look at the price history, we can see that the last price was $1,100. So realistically, you're saving only $300 and not $400, which is still a pretty damn good deal. And this is the lowest that this has ever been. If $500 is all you have and you're looking to buy a gaming laptop, then hold on to your panties because this deal will surely make them drop. The Acer Nitro V, or 5 I guess, is going for only $500 on Micro Center. You get a 15-inch laptop with 16 gigs of RAM and the RTX 3050, which is the perfect entry-level gaming laptop for esports games, Minesweeper, and some schoolwork. If we look at the price on Amazon, it's listed for $664. So not only are you saving extra money by getting it from Micro Center, but it's $150 off its last price. You also get a copy of Assassin's Creed Shadows with it, so that's pretty cool. I'm not really into MacBooks, but if you guys have been saving up for one, this is definitely a deal you should check out. A 13-inch MacBook with the M2 chip, 16 gigs of memory, and 256 gigs of storage is going for $750. The price history is kind of all over the place for the entire month of November, but if we take the average price of it, which is $900, then you're still saving $150 off a nice MacBook. Of course, I can't forget about my console peasants watching this video. The PS5 Disc Edition and Digital Edition are both discounted on Walmart. Digital is going for $374 and the disc is going for $424. You can also find this exact same deal on Target. We also got controllers that go on sale every single Black Friday. It's pretty much clockwork at this point. The DualSense is going for $55 on Newegg, Best Buy, and GameStop, while the Xbox controller is going for $40 on Best Buy, which is the cheapest that I can find currently for this year's Black Friday. Of course, we gotta include the Nintendo Switch as well. eBay has the Lite going for $25 less than retail, which is the crappiest discount I've ever seen, but I did find a better deal on Best Buy where you get the OLED version and Mario Kart 8 with it, all for $225, which is $100 less than its last recorded price. This is the most discount I've seen on a Nintendo Switch bundle ever. You can also get the non-OLED version for $50 less with the same exact Mario Kart 8 bundle. Last but not least, I'm having my own personal Black Friday sale on Discord in the for sale section where I'm getting rid of all the new tech that I don't have space for, like this amazing Razer setup bundle that is over 50% off. You get pretty much everything for a full setup. The full retail price is over $2,100 plus the tax that you would usually pay for it. I'm letting it go for only $1,000. So if you have a kid that's been dreaming of building an entire gaming setup, then this would be an awesome starter kit for him. Imagine surprising him or her like on Christmas morning when he wakes up and sees an entire Razer setup. There's also a brand new HP Ultra 14 laptop packed with the new Ryzen AI 9 laptop that's $700 off. I mean, you can't find deals like this anywhere. But yeah, it's first come, first serve on my Discord for sale section. There's a ton more deals on there that I'll be adding over the week. So if you guys are part of the server, make sure to keep your eye on that channel. So many deals, so little time, but you guys don't have to worry. You can always check the deal section on our website, techsourceshop.com, and keep an eye on all the best deals, even outside of Black Friday. We're constantly updating the website every hour of every day. Links to everything I mentioned, of course, will be tossed down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.